Solve one problem on crashing by time cost trade off method with overhead cost at penalty cost.
Let us understand what is the given question. In question, activities A, B, C, D up to H are mentioned. Then the nodes are also mentioned. Then the normal time in days and the shortest time, or we can also say crash time in days, is also mentioned. So from this data we can say that for each activity we can reduce this normal time up to the shortest time or crash time. Now if we see the difference for activity A, normal time is 6 days and the shortest time is 4 days. So for this activity A we can reduce this time from 6 days up to 4 days only. Now if we observe activity D, so for activity D normal time and shortest time both are same. So we cannot reduce the time for this activity D. Then the cost of reduction is also mentioned for each activity. Now here we cannot reduce this activity D as well as activity H because normal time and crash time are same. So here cost of reduction is not there for these two activities. Total normal cost is mentioned in the question rupees 6,500, overhead cost per day rupees 160, penalty cost rupees 100 per day, but it is for condition that is when this project time over 17 days, then only this penalty cost is applied. So we have to apply this penalty cost when the project is over for the 17 days. Now if the cost of reduction is not mentioned in the question, then we have formula to calculate this: crash cost minus normal cost divided by normal time minus crash time. So by using this formula we can also calculate this cost of reduction. Now first step is to draw the network diagram as per the given data. Now we will while drawing the diagram we will mention the activity, then the normal time and the shortest time on the diagram. So three activities A, B, C are starting from the node 1. So node 1 is the starting node, so I will mention here. This is the node 1. Now we will mention here, this is the node 2, and for 1 to 2 there is activity A. Now for this activity A, normal time 6 and crash time is 4. So now I will mention this with the help of red marker. So now normal time I will mention here as a 6 and crash time 4 I will mention in the bracket. Now we will move for the next activity A to B, that is for node 1 to 3. So I have to mention here node 3. We will show arrow also. Here is, this is the activity B. For activity B, normal time 8 and shortest time 4. So 8 in the bracket 4. Now next is activity C. So for activity C, from node 1 to 4. So we will mention here this activity, and for this activity C, normal time 5 and shortest time 3. Now next activity is activity D, and for this 2 to 4. So we will join here this 2 to 4. Now for this D, normal time and shortest time both are same. So 3 in the bracket 3. We will mention this. Then activity A, E 2 to 5. So we have to draw here node 5. And this is the activity E. Then this is normal time 5 and shortest time 3. Then F3 to 6. So again we have to show here the node 6. So 3 to 6. So we have to join with this straight line. So this is the activity F, that is 12 and 8. So I will write here 12 in the bracket 8. Then next one is G, 4 to 6. So we have to join here 4 and 6. So this is the activity G, and we have to mention 8 and 5. 8 and in bracket 5. Then activity H. So for activity H, it is 5 to 6. So we have to write 6 in bracket 6. So we have to show arrow also. So this network diagram is getting completed. Second step, we have to prepare 3 tables. In first table, we have to write the various possible paths. Second column normal time and third column shortest time. Now how to write these various possible paths? So for that we have to find out the different paths from the starting node 1 up to the end node 6. So first path is 1, 3, 6, that is activities BF. Then the next path 1, 2, 5, 6. In this path there are 3 activities A, E, H. Third path 1, 2, 4, 6. There are activities A, D, G. And last path 1, 4, 6. There are activities C, G. Now we will calculate the normal time and shortest time. So for BF, normal time 8 plus 12, that is 20. For shortest time 8 plus 4, 12. Then for this AEH, normal time 6 plus 5 plus 6, 17. Shortest time 4 plus 3 plus 6, 13. Then ADG, it is 6 plus 3 plus 8, 17. 4 plus 3 plus 5, it is 12. Then for CG, normal time 8 plus 5, 13. 3 plus 5, 8. Now we have to select which is the maximum number in between normal time and shortest time. So from this normal time, we will select this 20. So I will make the bracket and here it is 30. So from these two numbers, we can say that we can reduce the project time from this 20 number of days up to 13 number of days. And we have to plot this information in the descending orders. That is, we have to plot this number of days from 20 to 13 in the second table. So this is the second table is known as the cost table. So in this table we have to mention the number of days. So I will select here the first day will be 20, then next will 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14 and last one will be 30 because these two numbers are important. Now we have to prepare the next column, direct cost. So in this normal cost, so direct cost, that is the normal cost and crash cost. So normal cost, that is mentioned in the question, that is total normal cost, and that will remain constant for all number of days. Now first, when we complete the project in 20 days, then there is no any crash cost. So we will make here the dash because maximum number is 20 and we can reduce this project time up to 30. So for the first row here, no any cost and total cost 6500. Now indirect cost. So indirect cost here is penalty cost and overhead cost. So penalty cost is given rupees 100 over 17 days. So if we complete the project in 20 days, that is 3 days are extra. So what is the penalty cost? 3 multiplied by 100, that is 300. overhead cost is given 160 per day. So 160 into 20, that is 3200. So what is the total cost? That is 3500. So if we add these two total costs, then we will get here the overall total cost, that is 3500 plus 6500, that is 10,000. So this is the first row is getting completed. Now we have to reduce this number of days from 20 to 19. So how to reduce? By the method of crashing. So if we observe, we have to select the path for the crashing. Now if we observe which path we have to select. So there is one rule, we have to select with maximum normal time. So this maximum normal time is 20 for this path BF. So we will select here, that is in the third table we will put this path, that is B to F. Now there are two activities. So which activity we will reduce? So again, for activity B, cost of reduction is 90 and for F it is 200. So we have to select for the less number, that is 90. So I will select the activity B. So for B it is 90. So here I will write the cost is 90. So cumulative cost, because it is the first row, we will write as it is. Now there are four changes that we have to make. First change in this table, we have to take this 90. Second change in this diagram, so we have to reduce this normal time for activity B from 8 to 7. Third change in this table, so we have to write here the crash cost, that is 90. From this column we have to select the cost. And fourth change for this table, so here normal time is getting reduced from 20 to 90. So again we have to make the calculation. So here what is this total cost? So 6500 plus 90, 6590. So penalty cost, so when we complete the project in 19 days, then 2 days extra, penalty cost is 200. What is the overhead cost? 160 multiplied by 19, that is 3040. So 3040 plus 200, that is 3240. So we will add 3240 plus 6590. So 9830. Now we will move next step. Now again we have to reduce this day, that is we have to complete the activity, that is the project for this 18 days. So again we have to select this path. So here normal time is 19, 17, 17, 30. So we have to select this path BF because it is having maximum normal time. So I will select B to F. Now again if we compare the cost from in between B and F, B is having less cost and here normal time for B is greater than the shortest time. So again we will select this activity B. So for B the cost is 90. So I will show with arrow. But here cumulative cost is this 90 plus previous 90. So I will write here 90 plus 90, that is equal to 180. Now we will make the four number of changes. Here is the first change, 180. Second change, we will reduce here this normal time for B, it is 6. Here third change, we will write here this cost is 180. And fourth change, here this, if we reduce this B, we will write here as a 80. Now at the same time we have to check whether B is present for the other parts. Suppose B is present for this fourth row, then we have to reduce this also, but B is not present. Now we will calculate the cost. So here 6500 plus 180, 6680. Penalty cost is 100 because 1 day extra. Overhead cost 18 multiplied by 160, 2880. So here 2980. So 2980 plus 6680, 9660. Now we will move the next, that is we will reduce the project in 70 days. So for that again we have to select the path. So if we observe this activity BF is having the maximum number, that is 18. So we will again select this B to F. So for B to F, in between B and F, this B is having less cost. So I will select this activity B for rupees 90. So what is the total cost? That is cumulative cost, previous 180 plus 90, that is equal to 270. Now we have to make the 4 changes. First is for this cumulative cost that we have written. Second one is in this diagram. So we have to reduce this B normal time, that is from 6 to 5. Third one is in this cost table. Here we have to write 270, and fourth one we have to write here as a 70. We have to reduce this by 1. Now we will add this. So 6500 plus 270, that is 6770. Penalty cost is no there for 17 days. Overhead cost 17 into 160, that is 2720. So here total cost 2720 plus 6770 plus 6770, that is 9490. So this is the cost. Now if we complete the project in 16 days, so again we have to find out the possible path. So here normal time is 17, 17, 17. So we have to select all these 3 paths. So first is BF, then A, E, H, A, D, G. Now we will select the activity. So which activity we can reduce? So here normal time is greater than the shortest time. So for this activity B, so we can select this B. So for this B, rupees 90 is there. Now if we compare these other 2 activities, there is the common activity A. So we will see, if we select this common activity A, then we have to take the single cost. So if I select this activity A in combine from these 2 paths, then we have to reduce the cost for only one time. That is for A, cost of reduction is 80. So what is the total cost? 90 plus 80, that is 170. Plus previous cost 270. So addition is 440. So here is the first change. Second change, we have to reduce 2 activities because we have selected activity A and activity B. So for B, I will take here reduction for 1 day, that is 4. For activity A, we will reduce here from 6 to 5. And here we have to write this cost 440. And we have to take, this is the fourth change, we have to reduce, because we have reduced this B. So from 17 we will write here 16. For A we will write here as a 16, and for A we will write here as a 16. So these are the changes. So again we will calculate the cost. So here total cost is 6940. Here no penalty cost. Overhead cost 160 multiplied by 16. That is 2560. So here 2560 plus 6940, that is 9500. So we have to pay this 9500 if we complete the project in 16 days. Now if we again complete the project for 15 days, so for this crashing we have to select the path. Now again if we compare the normal time 16, 16, 16, these 3 are maximum. So I will repeat B to F, then A, E, H, A, D, G. Now if we observe for activity B, shortest time is equal to normal time. So this activity B we cannot select. So remaining activity is F, and for F cost is 200. So for that I will write here as a 200. Then A. For activity A we can reduce for only one time. So we can select from these both the paths, we can select this activity A, and for this activity A cost is 80. So what is the total cost? 280. plus previous cost 440 and which is equal to 720. Now fourth changes we have to make. Here is first change. Second change, we have to take activity F and A. For activity F we have to reduce the normal time with 11, and for activity A we have to reduce here up to 4. Now here normal time is equal to shortest time or crash time. So after that we cannot reduce this activity A. So here cost is 720 and here we have to reduce 15, 15, 15. Now we will calculate 6500 plus 720. 7220, here no penalty cost. Then 160 into 15, 2400. So 2400 plus 7220, that is 9620. So here it will remain same. So this is the total cost. Now again we can reduce the project time from 15 days up to 14 days. So again we have to follow the same procedure. Now compare the normal time. So here 15, 15, 15. These three normal times are maximum. So I will write B, F, A, E, H, A, D, G. Now we cannot take B because normal time, shortest time are equal. So remaining is F for cost of 200. So I will write here, I will select, so I will make here some mark for 200. Then A, E, H. So we cannot select A because normal time, crash time are same. E. So E is there and H is there. So for H we cannot select because normal time and shortest time are same. So we can select only E. So for this E, so I will mark here for E and cost of E is rupees 40. And then in between A, D, G. So here we cannot select A, we cannot select D. And for G, normal time is greater than shortest time, so we will select G, and for G cost is 50. Now we will add this. So total cost 200 plus 40 plus 50, 290 plus 720. So it is 1010. Now we will make 4 changes. Here is the first change. Second change in the diagram. So for activity F we will reduce the normal time by 1. Activity E we will reduce by 1. And for activity G we will reduce this normal time by 1. Now the third change, we will make here the crash cost 1010. And then fourth one is here. So here each activity we will reduce by 40 by 1, that is by 14 and 14. Now if we observe, this activity G is repeated for this fourth row also. So for this activity G we have reduced. So here also we have to make the reduction for the 12 days because we have to reduce by 1 day because G is present here. So this is important point. Now we will make the calculation of cost. So here is 7510, no penalty cost, and 40 multiplied by 160, 2240 plus 7510, that is 9750. And here this total cost will be 2240 because of no penalty cost. Now again we can reduce the project time up to 13 days. So we will select, so here is 14, 14, 14. These three numbers are maximum. We will again select these three parts. B to F, A, E, H, A, D, G. Now we have to select F. So I will mark here F for the cost of 200. Now we cannot select A. We cannot select H. H we cannot select. We can select only E. So E cost is 40. So we will mark here E also because we have to make changes in activity E, and A, D, G. So A, D we cannot select, normal time is equal to shortest time, and G we select here for the cost of rupees 50 because G is having cost of reduction 50. Now we will make here the calculation. So here 290 290 plus previous cost 1010, that is equal to 1300. So there are 4 changes. First change is here, second change in this diagram. So for activity FEG, F is here, so I will make here, reduce this time by 9. Then for E I will reduce from 4 to 3, and for G I will reduce from 7 to 6. Then third change is here 1300. So if we calculate this total cost, then 7800, no penalty cost, 13 multiplied by 160, 2080, that is 2080 plus 7800, 9880. And fourth one is here, that is we have to reduce from 14 to 13, 14 to 13, 14 to 13, and here G is present from 12 to 11. This cost table is getting completed. Now if we compare this total cost, if we complete the project in 20 days, total cost is 10,000. If we complete the project in 13 days, total cost is 9880. But if we complete the project in 17 days, then here is the lowest cost, that is 9490. So I will make here the bracket. So this, if we complete the project or if we crash the project for the 17 days, then there is the lowest cost, that is rupees 9490. So we have to take the time, or we have to select the time for the completion of project is equal to 17 days.